Hi, my name is Philip. I'm known as Pud. Pud Small Batch Headphones is the company. I'll take you through some of the headphones. This one is called Bob because it looks a little bit like a bob haircut. This one has 8 drivers and 3 ear pads. And the idea for this was I wanted to have a headphone with multiple drivers because, for example, if you have 4 drivers in one ear cup, each driver only has to work a quarter as hard to get to the same sound level that you want, which in theory produces less distortion and other things that there's fewer moving parts, so the drivers are barely moving. And the reaction that I typically get from these headphones, what do you hear? Simmons in the mic, what do you think?
This is no reason sounding this good for something so ridiculous.
They have no reason sounding so good. They sound way better than they have to sound. Come over here. Okay, this is the old Thumpy.
No, it's actually really good.
So this headphone goes on like this, and these are 60 hertz Helmholtz resonators. So for those who don't know, a Helmholtz resonator is that thing like when you blow into a Coke bottle and it goes, ooh, makes that sound. Are they straight? Sometimes I have to adjust them. But anyway, these are Helmholtz resonators which just produce a lot of bass. So when you listen to these, it's kind of like, but they're empty. So it's like having a subwoofer in a poorly treated room, which you don't want like at home when you're listening to home theater, but it's like kind of awesome to hear in headphones because you've never heard anything like that. And I also made a special cable for this one. It works with a normal cable, but this is a cable that has 100 ohm resistors spliced into it, which brings the resistance. Well, normally they're 32 ohm drivers, but we add 100 ohms, and it basically, because they're very resistance sensitive drivers, it just gives it a little extra kick. So you get X more decibels in the bass. Okay, follow me. We'll take you to some more. All right, now we'll go on speed mode because there's a lot here. These are called the Blasphemy. This is a transmission line to dissipate the back wave because headphones, and that's sort of a theme I have, but headphones make the same amount of sound from the front of the speaker as the back of the speaker, and it creates a lot of resonance and a lot of problems. All right, these are parabolic headphones. The idea is that the speaker is actually facing away from you, so you can see on the speaker facing away, and the bass port is facing toward your ear, so you actually feel, and it's not subtle, you feel like a puff of air every time there's bass. It's a really weird feeling. These are called the Polycule. These are so your friend can listen. So you're listening here, and then your friend can go up, go ear to ear. You want to demonstrate? Here, may I?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you go like that, and that's how thank you. That's how those headphones work. Yes, I think those sound good. They don't all sound good, but those sound good. These are our planar magnetic headphones. You'll never guess what they're called. They're called felt. And the idea with these, you have headphones like the Sesvar Unveiled, which are amazing, and they've gotten rid of the grill to reduce resonance. And I said, well, what if you kept the grill, but you made it out of a sound-absorbing material, and you also made it just as delicate as the Sesvar Unveiled, because this stains and you can push in it. And that's these actually sound and measure like kind of freakishly awesome. I can go on forever. This is the Eyephone, EYE, the Eyephone, and you put these on. And the idea for these came from I was holding drivers in front of my eyes to see or in front of my head to see where the best sound stage was, and the best sound stage happened to be right there. So I turned them into glasses. There's no baffle, so they don't produce a lot of bass, but they rattle like crazy. So you feel a lot of bass, and you have some sort of bone conduction thing happening back here. So the high-pitched sounds kind of sound like they're coming from behind you or the sides. The bass you feel in the mids sort of come through the... And those have a special stand also. This is, they may just look like French fries, but that's actually diffusers to scatter the back wave. And the idea is if you're going to have diffusion, they can only diffuse a sound wave that's the same size or smaller than the diffuser. So little tiny pyramids wouldn't cut it. So I wanted to put big diffusers to sort of scatter some mid-range. I could keep going, but we'll end with this one. So this, and they're a little kinked. This is it round? This is for passive crossfeed. So when you're listening to actual speakers or a concert or something, you hear the sound in both ears, even if it's hard panned. But with headphones, obviously, if something is hard panned, you're only hearing it on one side. So this gives you more of a natural sound because each ear is hearing a little bit of what the other ear is hearing. Plus these have brass grills, which I just think is cool. Anyway, and there's more, but you get it. We get it. I just wanted to. I love headphones like everyone here, and I just wanted to know what all these things would sound like.
Oh, you're the mastermind?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I don't know mastermind, but
or madman, perhaps.
I'll take it.